Hi, hello. We've had a day, guys, and we will update you on that tomorrow. But for now, just thought I would bring you along to the start of our last weekend in Colorado.
Hey, hey! Can we grab a picture now? Yeah, picture. It's 25 price. Oh, we were talking about size. No, we were talking about size.
And I'm excited. Hello. Thank you. Oh, it's so good. I like the lime on it. I like it crispy.
Yeah, what's on there?
I saw that. On the shrimp? Yeah.
Life is better now.
A little bit of salt, pepper.
Thank you.
It's like, have the dogs been soda? Is there any health conditions that mum and dad
Oh yeah,
have
this is
that you've
amazing. Look at
explored in there that you'll not be allowed to breed in? Like they're show lines, and unless you're looking at spending like 2.
Hi, hello, and good morning. If you are new here, my name is Deerica.
Oh. My name is Jared.
And together we are
the Superpower Force!
and welcome if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. We are currently in Colorado. It is our last weekend. We literally leave on Monday and it's Saturday today, which is wild. We have been here for 3 months and a week, maybe. And we are originally from St. Pete, Florida. Before this, we were living in Puerto Rico for 3 months, and we are moving on Monday to California, which is so crazy. And let me tell you, moving every 3 months sounds so much fun. And don't get me wrong, it is. And I would choose to do it all over again, but it is very hard. There's a lot of moving parts at once, and we've constantly been reminded that it is not easy, but it is so worth it. And also, when you're trusting in God to provide and come through and just everything, it gives you like so much peace, and also just reassurance that like you don't have to figure it out all on your own, that He's got your back and He will come through and provide. And so anyways, with all that being said, yesterday I started the vlog pretty like abruptly because I did want to capture some time with our friends last night, but from 6:45 a.m. until 6 p.m. we were running around town at different mechanics, different advanced auto parts, because we went to a mechanic first, and we went because our brakes were like, sounded really squeaky. So we're like, okay, probably need to get that fixed. Like, let's go see how much that is and everything. He's like, yeah, sure. Like, we'll take a look at it, whatever. And we'll let you know if there's anything else wrong. I feel like whenever, I don't have much experience with mechanics, but that just like already gave me anxiety, honestly. Like, I was like, you're gonna find something else. Like, our car is from 2010. Like, there has to be something else wrong with it. Anyways, he calls us back after 2 hours, and he's like, yep, the brakes definitely need to be replaced. Also, your rear wheel bearings hub need to be replaced as well. Still don't know really what that is, but we have done a lot of research and everything, and we went back there and he showed us what sound it's making, and that sound, we didn't even realize it was a bad sound because it was just like this weird humming. Anyways, all that to say, we asked around different people that we knew and everything, and they were like, if you're hearing that like coming out of your car without using a stethoscope that like they usually use, then you can't be driving across country. Like, you need to get that fixed. So we came to the conclusion that that's what needs to happen, but they were trying to charge us $2,300. We do not have that kind of money right now. We are about to move, and that is insane. So we're like, okay, this isn't even an option to change it here. So we left there, only paid $90 for like the diagnosis or whatever. And then we were trying to find a mechanic that we can bring the parts from Advanced AutoZone, like we can buy the parts and then bring it to them and they change it like that. There's not a lot of mechanics that did that, so that was hard to find. And then the ones that did still try to charge us like $165 per hour, and like they were probably gonna spend like 4 or 5 hours on it. So no big results there. We reached out to a friend and he honestly said he could do it, but he won't be here until Sunday night because he's gone all weekend, and we leave Monday at 6 a.m. So that was not an option. And then Jared, like we were like looking up different mechanics and he found one, and they only spoke Spanish. So I got on the phone and started talking to them. They're like, yep, we can do this, whatever. And they're gonna charge us like $100, I think, per wheel. Like that's what I'm thinking. I don't really know. We're on our way to go drop off our car. All that to say, like yesterday was very chaotic and we were stressed out like the whole entire day. And it was just not a fun feeling at all. But then this morning, Jared was just kind of like processing everything and like reflecting on everything that happened yesterday, and he wrote down a few really good things.
So I was just thinking about it from the perspective of like, all right, there must be at least a good reason why this had happened when it happened. And I mean, the first obvious one that I'm grateful for was that it's a safety concern. Like had it not been raining for like this random 4 days in the summer here in Colorado, when it was like 100+ degrees every day leading up to that, like we wouldn't have heard the brakes squeaking because they weren't at that point. The rain made them squeak more. And we probably wouldn't have taken the car in anyways, so we wouldn't have known about this issue. We would have just thought, that's how the car sounds when you drive it, that's just the tires turning on the road, and we would never have known it. Could have potentially, I mean, we're driving through the desert when we go through Nevada, so like could have potentially broken down in the desert, which would have been horrible. So I'm grateful that, you know, we found out about it. I'm also glad because I just like was reflecting and realizing like how grateful I am for our friendships here, that we have people who would just be willing to go out of their own way to help us, because not everybody has that. And we've only been here 3 months and we have incredible friends, both here and other places, who are just willing to like take the time to like talk to us, help us process like what we should do, help us come up with ideas and solutions. And so I was grateful for that. And then even like finances too, I was grateful that we have enough to be able to like solve this problem. Like we don't have a lot, but what we do have is from God, and I'm grateful that He's provided for us that we can afford to address an issue like this and not be stuck somewhere. You know, we still can solve the problem. And then I'm also just grateful for family too, like just that we have family who is thinking of us and praying for us and helping us find solutions. And Derek's dad was really helpful in, you know, calling around, asking his mechanic if he knows anyone in Denver, and, you know, like getting his mechanics like help and advice and what to do and all these things. And I'm grateful that we have family like that. And then also just grateful for our faith, because I think if we weren't people of faith and we didn't believe in God, like this would just feel like such a downer. But honestly, we're able to look at it and go like, okay, well, now we just have to trust God more and believe that He's gonna provide for us even more. So it's strengthening our faith and encouraging us to depend on God even more than we already were, given that we were moving to California. So I was just trying to put a perspective of like, okay, we could either like hate all the things that suck about this, which is easy to do, or try to be grateful and like thank God for what we do have. So it was just really an opportunity to reflect and look at, okay, this is what it is. It sucks, but it's also like an opportunity to be grateful. And yeah.
So we're pulling up to the mechanic right now, and our friends are coming to pick us up, and we will be going to have brunch with them and then picking up our car hopefully afterwards. But just in the midst of all the craziness, feeling thankful, and there's our mechanic.
Here we go.
I could cry. Alright, goodbye.
Florida, it's just like
So cute.
way too swampy.
Yeah.
And the
Hi, hello, and good morning. It is Sunday. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting emotional. What the heck? Okay, so it is Sunday, and it's our last day in Colorado, which, guys, this is so crazy. I'm crying. I literally had no intentions of crying. I didn't even know I was going to cry. I cried a lot the past few days. As you guys know, like we shared yesterday, just stuff with the car has been such a nightmare, honestly. It has been so hard. And yesterday, I don't even know if I said this, but the mechanic called us and they were like, yeah, we can't like get the rear bearing hub off. It's like super rusty and like all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I told you it was probably gonna be really rusty. You guys said it was fine. So yeah, they closed at 2. We didn't get the car back until 5 p.m. Like, they were working on it, and I'm so thankful for it. I'm going to put their name in the description, because honestly, the way they were like struggling so much and like still, you know, stayed open and finished what they said they were gonna do, and they were very affordable. Like, we're just so thankful that we found them. And it was definitely such a God thing, because we were just like on Apple Maps, like just like looking for mechanics. They had like no reviews, nothing. And so we told them, we're like, we're gonna like leave you a really great review. We're so thankful for you guys. But yeah, so they fixed it and we're like, oh my gosh, is this real? Like, it was almost like we were a little hesitant to be too happy, because just everything has been going wrong. We drove it yesterday, everything's fine. The brakes are amazing, that's what they changed. And then the rear wheel bearings hub, they showed us a picture of it. It was pretty wild. We officially packed up almost everything. Like, I'll show you guys. So we packed 2 big luggages, 1 medium, and then 2 carry-ons. So we're finishing packing that up, but like our room is mostly all packed. Like, all that is empty. All that is empty. It's just so sad. I don't know. I've talked about this like with a few people here and stuff, but the first week like moving here was honestly really rough, like for like multiple reasons. One, yes, we're like very much like beach people, and so not being near water, as silly as that sounds, was honestly like really hard for us. It was also like cold the first week we were here, and I do not like the cold weather. I was questioning everything. Like, I'm like, why are we here? Are we supposed to be here? Every day, like, I was like, no, like, God has called us to be here. We're supposed to be here. And then we just were like, you know what? We need to just immerse ourselves in the culture. People here hike, they camp, they're just like super outdoorsy and everything. I was like, let's like dive head first and do that. And I was like not a mountain person at all before. And now like, I'm literally like tearing up and emotional, because I am gonna miss the mountains. Even more than that, like, I'm gonna miss the people here. What the heck? It's so wild. But like, the people here have honestly felt like home. And yeah, it's really crazy. Like, I never thought that Colorado would ever feel like home. And we've only been here for 3 months, and the relationships we've built here have been like so incredible. Something I never thought we would have built here so fast. And honestly, like, that is just so God. Like, he definitely, like, we prayed so much about that, like about like the friendships, because in Florida we do have really great like friendships and relationships, and it was so hard to leave them. But we also felt so called to come over here in Colorado and serve the church here and stuff. And so yeah, it's been so good. Like, yesterday, after we realized the car was okay, like, we were driving back, and I was getting so emotional again. We were just so thankful to have gotten the opportunity to live here and be here and meet so many amazing people here and fall in love with the mountain life. And we're so excited for California. That has been my dream for 5 years, to live there, like over 5 years. And I can't believe we're about to go there. That's also another reason why I'm getting emotional, because I'm like, 5 years ago I graduated college and I had all intentions to moving there, roommate, community, friends, like everything. And I just prayed that like the Lord would close all the doors and just leave one open to like where he wants me to be in this new season of life after college. And I did not get a job in California, and I got a job in St. Pete, Florida. So I was like, all right, God, like I prayed this, you answered it, not the way I wanted to, but I trust you. And I walked into St. Pete unknowing anyone and met my husband, made some of the best friendships there. And I was there for 4.5 years. And then now, 5 years later, Jared and I get to move to California together. And it's just so surreal. And so I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be so good. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end the vlog tonight after we hang out with like our friends and stuff. And then probably do like another vlog of us like road tripping over to California. All right, that's enough chit chatting for right now. Bye.
Where we go?
What cup am I getting?
Alright, ready?
No. Oh wow, yes. $700 versus they even like told us they're like Sunday afternoon. I know.
Here's my packing update. So everything looks different. Bins are ready to go. I've got zip ties ready to tighten down. We got the Breville packed up. Got all of our food and medicine stuff packed up.
Everything is pretty much empty. So crazy. We just finished packing up everything and we're about to go to bed. We said bye to all of our friends tonight, which was so sad. But also I know that we are going to see them again. This is the end of this vlog. Thanks so much for watching. And I think I'm going to pick it up tomorrow as we travel to California, which is so wild. Okay, good night and thanks for watching.